Hey everyone and welcome back. In the previous video we went through the unreleased ZR350. So in this one we'll be taking a look at the unreleased Urus. Now here we have a look at the older version of that car, the ZR380, and I really don't know why Rockstar didn't name this car as a ZR350. Instead they actually named the RX-7 as the ZR350. Which doesn't actually make any sense because the RX-7 is a Mazda car and the ZR350s, that is the Nissan 350Z or the 370Z, are actually from Nissan. So yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense why Rockstar did that. But nonetheless, here's the difference between these two cars. The resemblance, it's also quite a lot. So it's nothing like the older car. It's a completely new, different car. And with the resemblance too, you guys can make out that this is based off of the Nissan 370Z. This car is priced at $1.8 million, but it is also available for a trade price of $1.3 million. And the resemblance, just like all these other cars, Rockstar is absolutely killing it with all these new car designs. And I'm blown away with all these new designs. So going about to the car itself, for the customization build, hopefully we have got some crazy customizations for this car. First up, we have the bumpers. We have just 3 options. Just 3 options. Man, this is disappointing. I'll just stick to the stock one for this. Kind of disappointed that only 3 options. Come on. Nope. So I'll just stick to this one. For the rear, even for this, just 3 options. My god, these are actually bad. Compared to the stock one, I think we'll go with this one because it kind of makes it look like the Nismo versions of the real life cars. Yeah, so apparently we can just do the Nismo version for this. I was thinking of somewhat like a drag or the drift build versions. Yeah. Then we have the chassis. Oh, roof scoops. Okay. This would have actually gone well with those, the drift builds or the race builds. But for the stock one, I don't think it would actually suit, Oh my god, nope. These are actually kind of cool, pretty sleek looking ones. So nice job on that. But nope, headlight covers we have. Oh, so what about the headlights if we cover them completely? And we also have these colored headlights as well. Not a fan of those. Then we have the engine, as usual, the engine blocks and all those. Leave with that. The engine tunes, we need to get these. Then we have the exhaust. This actually suits for the stock exhaust, but we have a few other options as well. I think for this, I'll go with the angled exhaust. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. Then we have the front fenders. Oh. Okay. This actually changes the front as well as the rear section. Take a look at that. And it also is pretty decent, not like the wide looking ones. So pretty cool. For now, I'll just skip this. Then we have the hoods option. We have the vented ones. Okay, not digging any of these actually. The rally hood, I think I'll go with the rally hood. Yeah, kind of leaving it stock wouldn't actually suit these kind of videos. So we can also get those wide fenders as well. Yeah, I'll get these. And then we have the interiors, so the usual ones which we saw earlier, all personal preferences, whichever you guys want to have. The liveries, we have about 15 options, and some of them are actually decent looking ones like this. There's also other options as well. And the usual ones, these are all locked behind the reputation points. So even though they are good looking, we can't get either of these. So I'll just go with the decent looking one, the arrow stripes. I think this kind of suits the car. So I'll just go with this one. Then we have the mirrors, we have the stock ones. Okay, so we just can paint them. I'll probably get the carbon version because I want it, blacked out. Then we have the plate as usual. And for the respray option. So for this, I think I will go with a blue paint for this car. I mean, obviously every other shade would look good. Even red actually looks good, but for this, like I said, I'll probably go with a blue one. Orange and yellow, both of them look good. Oh my god, take a look at this. Really good looking. Even green looks good. So for this, the blue shade, there should have been a different shade of blue as well, a little bit lighter color. So I'll just go with the blue. So there we have it, the secondary we can change. Okay, so even the headlight color changes with that. Nice. Take a look at that. So nothing of the rear changes, but only those. The side skirt as well as the front headlights. Okay, so I'll just stick to the black for this. Matte black. I think that would go. Yeah, matte black would go. The trim color, we can change the seats. Alright. So a little bit of blue color would go. Then we have the accent color. And yeah, I don't want to change these. White is actually the best, you can actually take a look at those dials. We have the secondary carbon. Okay, the body color also looks good, but I think black would seem, much better. There's multiple other options as well. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll go with the insert hood, the carbon one. Then we have the side skirts. I mean, the stock one actually look good, and this actually comes outside of the car, so not a fan of that. So this actually looks good. There's nothing on the back side to complement this part, so yeah, I think I'll just stick to the stock one. Sadly, there's not much options at all. Oh, finally we have something here. Really looking good. So once again, we'll have to quickly change up all of the customization parts which we have already chosen. So yeah, so for this, these are a bit of an overkill if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, drift builds and drag builds and all, for that it would suit, but for what I am actually doing, I think I'll go with this one. Yeah, I think I'll just stick to the darker shade of this sting splitter. So we can also get the skirts as well. So just for this build, I think I'll go with either of these options, these, the decent looking ones. So I'll go with this. Then moving on to the spoilers, we have the decent looking ones, and not liking any of these. The Rhino spoiler as well. Nope. This is the only one that will actually go with this. I mean, it is decent looking, but apart from that, nothing too good. It would have been better if it was a little wider. It kind of looks empty at this portion. I think we don't have any other option other than going with this one, the Mark II spoiler, even though it looks kind of crazy. So yeah, I'll just go get that. And for the suspensions, I mean, I'm not a fan of, slamming the cars, but we'll probably just have to go with the lowered suspension for this. Then we have the turbo upgrades. You need to get that. Then we have the window tints as usual, the limo tint. The wheels, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll just go with the track wheels, and for this particular build I'll go with the 90s running wheels, and I'll probably black out the interior parts. Yeah, the wheels I'm quite not satisfied yet, but you know, just for the sake of customization builds I'll be going with this one. So yeah, there we go, completely customized. And yeah, okay, so here we are. The sound isn't too much of a difference compared to the previous car, that is the Urus ZR350, but overall I kind of like it, you know. If you put the drift tires, then this car is gonna drift around pretty good. Yep. Overall, the customization and the car in itself is pretty good. I mean, the resemblance for the car, I give it a thumbs up, but the customizations could have been a little better, right? This was a bit of a letdown if you ask me. So an overview for this car, I would say it is a good car. I mean if you want a good car for race, then just go with the car in Calico. This would be more suitable for drifting. And yeah, that's the overview of this car and all of the customizations. Let me know what you guys think about the customization build that I did. In the meantime, do drop the video a like and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all and have a good day.